Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about abuse. Emotional, social, and physical. That we endure a lot of times when we are in a relationship with our partner. So, we're going to go ahead and get started on the physical abuse. Physical abuse is any time that a person does anything to you that harms you. Whether it's hitting you, throwing something at you, pushing you, any of the above. We as women nowadays, we don't take it seriously. We allow men to degrade us and hit us and do evil, vindictive things to us. And we as women, we do the same thing back, you know. When you get mad or upset, your first thing is to slap somebody, hit somebody, push them. You know, we do not respect our partners like we should. And we allow these things to happen to us. Let me give you a little history about myself. Being in a physical abusive relationship, I've been there. I've been there more than once. Been there a lot. My ex-husband, for instance, we'll get on him. Let's see, he had a very, 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 very bad drug problem, which, you know, I was the clean, sober one at the time. And it led to physical altercations. He'd slap me, I'd slap him back. He hit me, I picked up the glass top off of a coffee table, and I threw it at him. He pulled my shoulder up behind my back, and he separated the bone, which actually runs right here, the bone from here to here, which is called your humerus bone. He snapped it in half, pulled it straight up. On the way to the hospital, he was swinging and banging, thinking, oh, you popped it out of socket. I used to play football. That shit used to happen to me all the time. No, baby, you broke it. Let's see, another time, I caught him doing cocaine out in the car while he came over to visit my child when we were separated. And so I told him, I was like, look, you know, come back when you're not on drugs. Come back and visit her, but right now, you need to leave. So I waited about 5 minutes in here. I'm like, boom, on my door, and I peek out the window. That nigga done threw a brick through the window, split my face open. I had to have stitches all through here. Needless to say, yeah, I did some pretty evil shit to him. I did. I ended up beating the hell out of him with a bat. I've crushed up pills in his food. I've feeding him Drano. I've done a lot of stuff to him. And that is why we are divorced today, because me and him are not compatible, you know. Same thing that it goes, if a man's hitting on another woman, he's probably going to hit you too. So guess what? All the girls that he's been with, he's beat the shit out of them. Me and my ex, you know, my child's father, we had, you know, alcohol played a big factor in a lot of our issues that we had. I had to quit drinking. I do not drink. I quit drinking. Like, he'd get up and slap me, and I'd slap him back, you know, or he would think he would talk fly to me in front of his coworkers, or, you know, different things like that, you know, just me and him threw hands more than once, you know. Needless to say, I ended up stabbing him. Once I stabbed him, I realized it was time for me to go, because I'm not going to let a man hit me. I'm not, period. Point blank. He is a good man. I mean, he's cool as a person, you know, just me and him. Our mentalities differ, or, you know, clash of interests and different things like that. And once you get comfortable with somebody, you know, it's easy to allow yourself to treat them like crap. You know, let's get on and being a woman, I don't deserve it. Being a woman, you don't deserve it, you know. The thing is you've got to take and stand up. You've got to stop it now. Stop it right now. I mean, for instance, if you don't stop it, you don't know when it's going to go over the edge. You don't know when you're not going to wake up tomorrow. You don't know when, you know, you're going to do something, you're going to end up with life behind bars. You know, as I always tell them, I will never get life. I will get death row, because when I go, I'm going all the way out. So, you know, and then we get down to emotional. When we play with a person's feelings, like, for instance, you break up with somebody, you go sleep with them. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, the things that guys and girls like to do, the games back and forth, and then they leave. Oh, you bitch, you hoe, you this, you that. And then, oh, wait, another day later, they want to sleep with you again. So here we go again. Oh, I love you. And you're taunting somebody's emotions. When you let go, you have to let go all the way. You've got to be done, completely done. The running back and forth game is a thing that is, you know, mind altering to a person. You know, it gets hard, it gets painful, it gets deep. And so when you taunt somebody's emotions and you play like the in and out and the back and forth games, you're setting yourself up for something that you don't know, because somebody can snap. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I watch a lot of court TV. I also deal with a lot of women and, you know, different, even men that have these issues. And, you know, A person's emotions are something that you don't play with. It's not, it's somebody's heart. And the heart will make you do a crazy things. And then let's get into let's see, we did physical, mental. Mental is, a mentally abuse somebody to tell them that they're not worth something, to put them down and degrade them, to just taunt them about everything. Nobody deserves that. You should never, ever, ever, ever tell a person, and I don't care who they are, that they're not worth nothing, that they're never going to be anything, that they are worthless, they are useless. A lot of people don't have character, don't have strength, don't have anything, and when you push them down, it's hard to get back up. It's hard, it's kind of like a little duck in the pond, learning how to swim, waddle, 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 and once they get it, they got it. But until they learn how to swim, they're just going to float, You can't hurt a person. You can't hurt a person just because you hurt or you're upset or you're angry. You should never, ever, 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 ever tell a person that they're trash, they're shit, they're this, they're that. Because everybody, and I don't care who you are, has something unique and has something about you that makes you somebody. That makes you just got to find it. You got to dig within yourself and within your heart. But I wanted to let you know today that if you are struggling through a mental, physical, emotional, or social abuse, it's time you pack your things and you leave. It's time you shoot out for a better life. Because once you allow a person to get comfortable talking to you crazy, allow a person to get comfortable with hitting you and slapping you, you've done the in and out and the back and forth, and you played the game, you played the role, you played it long enough. And now it's time for you to go out there and find somebody that's going to love you for you, that's going to cherish you to the fullest. I promise you, there's somebody for everybody. And if you're with a man or a woman that's doing these things to you, they're not the one for you. They're not. Pick your stuff up. Move on. Hold your head up and be strong. Go out there and fight like a champ. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. But the only way that you'll make it to the end is if you do it. You've got to. You don't deserve it. You deserve better than that. So remember, it's a happy Thursday, and I pray that you find peace within yourself, within your heart, and you pick up your head and you go get what you're worth, and quit settling for less than you deserve, because you only get what you settle for. Now smile and go out there and take it, baby, because you got it.